Okay, so I'm gonna go pretty quick because I don't like long videos. But basically, I'm gonna do the final element for this model over here to check. Okay. So let me first create the geometry very quick. 0.0, 250, 500, 750. I do the same thing at the top. $250 and 0. Here we go. And now I think it's at 7, no, at 100, at 500, and 750. Cancel, Control A, so you see everything is here. We go to geometry, surface, corners, method on point. And after you select each point, you click on Enter. So it will go first panel, second panel, third panel, fourth panel. Okay, cancel. We go to model, right click on materials, new. Really here you can put anything you want. Let me put it here, like if it was aluminum. Young's modulus 0.3. Okay. That should be enough. Let's make the material property. We're going to need to define two different properties. First, the shear panels. To put on the panels. Thickness of 1. Oh, and here, let's not forget this. There's two different ways to do this, but I'm not going to get in detail. Just do it this way, cancel. And the other one is going to be rods for the stiffeners and flanges. So rods can only carry load on the there are one force members on the actual direction. Okay, cancel. So next we go to mesh control, size along curve, select all, okay. LMS mesh size, let's select 25. The smaller you go, the more precise it's going to be. Mesh geometry surfaces. Issue select the shear property. Now mesh geometry curve. You select all. Okay. Rod property. Okay. Sometimes you need to do this, sometimes not. Tools, checks, consider nodes, select all. Okay. Review. No. Okay, that's good. Okay. Model constraint on curve. We know this side here is fixed. All right, now we need to apply the load, model, load, nodal. Here we have a negative 5,000. And oops, no, cancel. Model, load, nodal is this one here. We know we had, so basically it's this load over here, okay? Fix this one. So this one should be 4,000 sine 60. And this one is going to be minus 4,000 cosine 60. Here we go. File. You don't need to do this again, but I like to do it. File, save as. So I already created a folder. Model 1. Save. Can click on that one. Create new. Make sure it's static. Okay. Analyze. And here, pray that there is no error. All right. Here we go to results. Or result, double click. F5. We're first going to look at the shear flows. So you just put that and then contour, doesn't matter. Here. The last one. And criteria. Oops, you see the elements were too small, so holding Control A, you can move it, then zoom in. And basically, yeah, I think the signs will be reversed. That's not a big deal. It's a matter of the sign convention for the shear panel, but on the, what do we have over here? We had Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, where you see that Q1 was equal to 11.3. Here we get about 11.3 by negative sign. So this one was the negative, now becomes positive, was 2.57. It's about the same order. Then on the other side, you see we had over here, okay, we saw the 11.3 and the Q3 was this one over here that we had 6.67. It's about the same order. And then the last panel, Control, moves about 23. And we had about 23.33. Okay. So Control A. Now what I'm going to do is, let's say if we need to look at the load on the stiffeners, I'm just going to do a couple of them. So let's say new here, I'm going to say top flange, which basically should be the top over here. Okay, I'm going to deactivate the shear. And I'm going to say here, okay, I'm not able to see group, elements, ID, method, on curve, and you select this one, this one, this one. Okay. Now you can come over here, groups, say show, I mean, let's search from here. If you want, let's do the other group, new, lower flange. Okay. Group, elements, ID, method, on curve, and select these three over here. All right, so let's look just at these two. F5 form. We're going to look here now, instead of the shear element, the shear panels, we're going to look at the axial. We just want to look at the axial force. Okay, let's look at beam diagram. All right, so basically you see this goes from this way, it's staying all the time. We have 9,952, which should be a little bit lower than what we got. Here we got what? 10,323. And if you do this number of elements smaller, because he's taking the average between this one and this one, I'm putting it here. But if you do this one smaller, this value should go up. But basically, you see the same shape of the formation. Let's see if I can remove here a little bit of the geometry. Okay, so here the geometry you see at the lower flange, as we had over here, it was going to down, then up. This is what we see over here. But really what I wanted to tell you is that if you go over here and now say show active group, you just see for this one, and the same thing happens for this one. Show full model. If you want, let's do another one here. We need to repot the surfaces. Let's create an element, another group, let's say for this one over here, okay? And this is where I will stop. You can do the other one the same way, so D key H. So you go here, new D key H. Okay, group, elements, ID, method, on curve, this one and this one, okay. D key H, show active group. And this is what you see over here, okay? Control A with center. But basically, that's what you see over here. Okay, and you can do the same thing for the other ones. that would be all for this video.